Did the Miami Dolphins get better? This is what's being talked about today by the Miami Herald. Uh, and really, everything is a wash to me except the cornerback and safety spot. We lost big time on Jalen Ramsey, okay? But it seemed like we were going to lose him anyway. So if you can get yourself to the point where you're like, all right, Jalen Ramsey's gone. What can we get? What can we get for Jalen Ramsey? All right. You can't be mad that we get Minkah Fitzpatrick back. And that's a hard one because, like, we already had Fitzpatrick. But it's a whole different system, new people, all that type of stuff. So at least we got a safety out of it. So the safety, we lost Javon Holland and Jordan Poyer, but we got Minkah Fitzpatrick, and a couple other guys that are going to be kind of, to me, anyone can really win that spot right now. But Fitzpatrick will be on the field. He's going to be a big time hitter. He's going to break up passes, and he's a solid veteran, probably at the peak right now. So we'll take that. I mean, you can't say that it's great that you lose Jalen Ramsey and you get Minkah Fitzpatrick. It's not a great situation. But if you can get to the point where you're like, okay, we already lost Ramsey. What can we get for him? That's not a bad deal. Then, of course, the tight end swap with Jonnu Smith and Darren Waller. But the whole season comes down to the fact is we don't know if we're going to be 14-3 or 3-14. Right now, the big problem is the cornerback spot. Of course, you lose Jalen Ramsey and Kendall Fuller. Now you got Artie Burns, Kendall Sheffield, and Jason Marshall Jr. And the first question you should be asking is, who? Who? We can't go into the season in this situation, or we're going to get torched on the corners. Tackling on the outside could potentially be a big problem. And it's not to say any of these guys can't step up. Okay, you still got Kohu in the mix as well. More of a nickelback, dimeback, whatever. But can he start on the outside? Will that even be, it's going to have to all play out, but we need another corner with a decent name, and those names are starting to evaporate quickly. And this is where the problem now lies for Greer and GM and head coach Mike McDaniel. We don't know if we're going to be 3-14 or 14-3.